it's Chicago to start out. So with Leonard on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And a guy who routinely outworks people. His team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post. And this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls. And I love seeing him drive with authority.
Durant hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. First quarter, just over a minute played. And too long on the shot. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the Raptors miss again. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Davis kicks to KD. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Out left to the wing. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Sinks the triple.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Chicago has possession. Driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Harden's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And there's the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward that he needs to be as an undersized player.
Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Chicago with the ball. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Clock at 4. He had a nice open look right there. KD's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Barnes outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet trying to break free. Siakam misses. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McKaylee. Davis with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
So it's Chicago now. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 10-point lead. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here is Flynn after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's Davis outside for Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Stephen Curry.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for your
first free throw is good. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And he makes both free throws. Chicago leading by 8. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Achua. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Doncic.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Over to the wing. Here's McCollum. From outside off the mark. There's 31 seconds left in the first. To the paint and stolen by Achua. Here's McKinley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Yao. For Birch, it's Chicago with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now Flynn. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. It'll count. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it.
And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So with Harden on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Doncic. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Yao. And it's LeBron in a shooting guard.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Enter the lineup for your home team.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Young trying to break free. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Yao. The 3 ball. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Boucher. Guarded by Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. For Toronto, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting for your home team, number 45.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Yao. Back to James. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Young finds Anunoby. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Fades back. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. And the dunk by Doncic.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
14 feet away. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Siakam misses. Here's Chicago. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. For all that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And the Raptors call time here. And doors, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment, and what Kawhi has.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet passes to Trent, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Khem Birch comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Achua in for OG Anunoby.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And stolen by Achua. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Birch. Trent with it for the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Yao in the post. Covered by Birch. And that one's good. Yao.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Knocks it loose. And here's Trent. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Yao over Barnes, and Yao gets it to go on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Yao Ming really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Trent. Releases. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Out to KD. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. The feed now to Barnes. That shot off. Davis with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
So Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Barnes outside. Now here's Trent. Tight defense on him. Pass to Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Tries from 10, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Substitution for your home team. Chris Boucher, Svyatoslav Mikhailov, Malachi Flynn.
Durant, the pass to Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Anthony gets it to go.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's tipped and stolen by Siakam. Passes it to Mikhailuk. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Mikhailuk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside, it's deflected. Harden kicks to Anthony. Back to Harden. There's the dish to Davis. Pass to Harden. Boucher with the rebound. Harden against Flynn. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Watanabe's checked in for the Raptors.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Yuta Watanabe.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Ken Burch is checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Ken Burch.
Flynn against Anthony. They get a hand on it. Harden bounce pass. And the official signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
James Harden.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
The pass to Mikhailuk. Nice D from Porzingis. So it's Chicago now. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance, and it's Davis missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's KD, and KD throws it down.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Away team ball. Substitution for the away team.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Doncic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Doncic has got 6 points.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Doncic with the steal. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Young's checked in for Ken Birch. Barnes comes in for Watanabe. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Yao kicks to James. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Without a second, a t-shirt.
Could go. Misses. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Chicago. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Yao. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Barnes. Young outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
They grab their own miss. It's tipped, and he recovers it. LeBron, good.
LeBron James.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Leonard. Doncic, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Yao. That time the assist by James. And that's 11 points for Yao. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And here's Leonard from three. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic against Flynn. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Toronto making a change here. Watanabe's checked in.
Your home team, Utah Watanabe.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James covering. They need this. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Doncic against Flynn. Here's Watanabe. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, that's the length of Thaddeus Young, right? He has got such long strides on his way to the cup.
For your home team, Thaddeus Young. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Now, Thaddeus Young is capable of playing multiple positions. He is an efficient glue guy who always seems to play to his strengths.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Flynn misses. Here's Chicago. A 14-2 run over the last bit. KD finds Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and the rejection by Giannis. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls. Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. And Chicago also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in for Porzingis. No good on the second free throw. Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
Oh, 162-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Young against Shaq. Stolen by Harden, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Flynn against Curry. The 11-footer, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And again, Toronto no up. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
进攻篮板都会抢的习惯。